The Triple B Podcast would like to invite you to come break bread with your brothers. If you like what you're hearing on the show, if you think we missed the mark, or if we got it all wrong, reach out to us on social media. We can be reached on Twitter at triple_B_pod or search Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast. We are the Brothers Breaking Bread on Facebook, and our email is brothersbreakingbreadpod@gmail.com. Further descriptions are in the show notes. Like, follow, friend, do all that good stuff, and please never forget to break bread with your brothers.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up? How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Brothers Breaking Bread Podcast in the house. Hey.
We'll have a little hot back. It'll be good.
Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's not just talk about it.
This is a beautiful thing, man. It's all this blackness, and we all just getting together, we playing dominoes, we eating, we drinking.
And, you know, food is always just the extra, man.
They deprive these people of their basic human rights. You know, and we call ourselves Americans. We're supposed to be above all this.
They'll fake the crisis. They'll make it seem way out of proportion.
We brothers, we breaking bread.
How y'all doing? We out here, chilling in the spot. What up?
Trying to hold it all together, man. Life is moving fast right now, man. So it's good to have everybody come through.
I love that, man. I love it a lot more than I could say to you guys.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, y'all see this nigga real quick? Y'all see his face? This how I feel. This how I feel.
It means a lot. God damn it, I don't know what it is about your face, but I want to deliver one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I can do to work on that?
No, not really. It's your face. And again, you know, you're doing great, man. This is the Kettling One. We're all having a great time. Everybody's having fun. You pulled it off, all right? But if you don't change your face, I'm going to change it for you.
Okay. All I can do is take that in and consider it, and I'll just try to do my best version of whatever I think that would be.
I don't even hear what you're saying right now because your face is driving me nuts.
Thanks again.
Oh, tits. Hold on.
That's how I feel about this nigga's face. I just want to
Let the people know who it is, man.
Nothing he can do about it.
What's wrong with his face, though, dog? He do look like Mr. Ed, a black Mr. Ed.
Yeah, move on.
Tim Scott?
Tim Scott, yeah, I want to put that in his face.
Tim Scott.
Good news, y'all. There's good news. There's good news in the community. Police bad. Police bad. Other shit bad. White folks fucking up. But niggas is out there. They say we don't care. Especially black daddies. They say we don't care. Dad spent time in Louisiana high school after 23 students were arrested in a string of violence, man. And you know what? Let's play it.
Amazon employees earn at least $15 an hour.
Hey, let's give Amazon some money.
Fuck these niggas. Where is the mute button before we can get started? There we go. There's a mute. There's a mute.
Yeah,
Amazon needs more advertising so they can send fucking characters from old space TV shows up to space. That's the thing.
There we go. Boom.
More William Shatner.
When the SOS went up at a troubled school, who answered the call? A bunch of DADs. Here's CBS's Steve Hartman.
You know what you want to say, niggas. Anyway.
Not many good news stories begin in such a bad news way. It happened last month here at Southwood High School in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Plagued with violence.
Over the course of 3 days,
another fight.
23 students arrested for fighting.
Massive police response to
But strangely, there hasn't been another incident since. Perhaps in part because of this most unusual crisis intervention team.
Nobody here has a degree in school counseling.
No.
No majors in criminal justice.
No.
Your qualifications are?
With Dad, we decided the best people who can take care of our kids are who? For us. What we do.
So Michael Lafitte started Dads on Duty.
We're out doing what we do for our babies.
A group of about 40 Southwood dads who now hang out at the school in shifts.
Let's go.
Today, any negative energy that enters the building has to run a gauntlet of good parenting.
What's going on, buddy?
You moving fast. I like that horse.
I immediately felt a form form of safety. We stopped fighting. People started going to class.
How could that be?
You ever heard of a look?
A look? Dads have the power to do that?
Yes. Not many people know it, but yes.
Let's go. But it's not just the firm stares and stern warnings.
Let's make it to class, my son.
It's also the dad jokes.
They just make funny jokes like, oh, hey, your shoe's untied, but it's really not untied.
And they hate it. They're so embarrassed by it.
And it's that perfect mix of tough love and gentle ribbing that dads do so well that has helped transform this school.
The school has really just been like happy, and you can feel it.
Which is why the dads plan to keep coming to Southwood indefinitely.
Because not everybody has the father figure at home.
Or a male, period, in their life.
So just to be here makes a big difference.
Do you think you stumbled onto something here?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Have a good morning.
They'd like to start chapters of Dads on Duty throughout Louisiana.
What's up, baby boy?
And hope to eventually take on the country.
All right.
Without a fight. Steve Hartman, on the road in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Love it.
Yeah, that's dope right there, man.
First of all, that's some good shit right there.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
that's the best shit I've heard all week.
Before we get started, why when it comes to... Maybe because we just covered black children and black schools and the shit. But why when it comes to black children, do they ask, and not even just black men, but black parents, what are your credentials? When it comes...
I mean, to be honest, I think he was just pointing out, you know what I mean, that I think he was highlighting that their credentials are being, you know, the fact that they're fathers, they ain't trained in nothing, or, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he was trying to...
Well, no, I don't think he was.
Make something negative about it.
But I have heard it before. But I don't. You're right. So maybe I'm. You know, it's just me being skeptic.
The antennas be up. I get it.
Yeah, I get my. Hey, when it comes to my black kids,
the same thing initially.
Yeah, when it comes to my black babies, my antennas be. I agree. Yeah. I agree. I have a bias. Yes. Just asking. But yeah, you're right, Zeb. I don't think his intentions were impure or, you know, negative, whatever the fuck, but it's like I have seen it before where it's like, well, how are you doing this?
Yeah.
What is your magic? Right. And it's like, I don't know, I'm black and I like black kids, nigga. And they like
Well, I think what Phil was, and I like Phil actually. I like Phil Hartman's stories. I will tend to watch them a little bit on CBS. What I think he was doing was he was contrasting that these dads does not have formal educational in sociology or psychology or whatnot. They're just...
I get that. I'm just saying in general, I have heard that, but I never really hear it when it's the other side. When it's just white parents at PTA meetings caring for their white babies, no one's asking them, well, what are your credentials?
Well, most of the time, well, I won't say most of the time. Some of the time, you know, you'll see white moms and dads off at work while the nanny is taking care of the kids.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about specifically this instance where there are white parents showing up for their kids' soccer games and this and that, or for their kids' school PTA meetings, and they're saying, what is it that makes your children react to you? And it's just like, oh, you just care and love your children like niggas can't care and love for their children or love for their community. In general.
Well, it's because the old stereotype, you know, that niggas never take care. They always abandon their kids. Especially
you hit it. It's not just men in general. It was a rhetorical question. It's like we are led to believe that we don't care about our community.
Exactly.
There we go.
That's where, and I see what you was getting at, but I think. In this instance, Phil Hartman was just making a comparison to contrast. But what
I don't want to make the reporters the story.
No, I don't want to
do that. I want to talk about these dads, man. I think let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
So what I was going to say was, this reminds me of the fellas that's on this podcast right now. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm not a father or whatever, or not, you three And I know about the other two as well. That's a part of this podcast. Are what I embody good fathers to be. You guys take care of your children. You guys are always, I know, Stork, you always attend your kids' activities, whether it be a football game or some type of event that's going on in school. And I know that you, Joe, you with your girls, whenever you can be.
Travel state lines, nigga.
I mean, on the road to go see about his girl. So you guys right then and there would embody what I think good parenting and good fathers, forget it, good black fathers are to me. So, my salute to you three.
And to me, we talked about the because normally what happens is police or some kind of state thing comes in to these schools to rectify this. And we talked about it before, just good someone coming in, whether it be state mandated or whatever, but not the police, to come in and not so much fix the problem, but address the problem and correct the problem. Because fix the problem is kind of like you coming in and you trying to make teenagers do something they ain't gonna do. But we see what can happen when it's not the police coming in and you got some security guard at the school or some person that's not part of that community. And to me, we talked about it before. If you're not a part of that community, you're not going to be respected. You know what I'm saying? So here are men who may or may not be part of that community, but they like the part of that community. So off top, they're going to get a level of respect. Yeah. And they also get an understanding.
And you might not be respectful if you're not a part of that community.
There we go. There we go.
And this is just an example of the community policing itself. You see a group of dads that are taking over and monitoring the activities that have gone in with their children's school, therefore keeping an eye on their community and thus, keeping tabs on their community, making sure that their communities are safe and everyone is safe within the realms of their community and everything like that. So.
Hey, Joe,
what I would love to see as to grow out of, which would be dope to come out of this eventually would be some funding to at least partially compensate. That's not why they doing it, of course. But people got jobs, people got livelihoods and shit, you know what I mean? And and instead of spending that money like you was just saying on like y'all was just saying, on some police officers, off-duty police officers, or on-duty police officers, or security guards, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Let's compensate these men, these fathers, for their time and attention. You know what I mean? I think that would be a favorable outcome.
I would say also too is to when I say defund or reduce the funding of tactical vehicles for officers, because I think that's a little overkill. Military style vehicles, military style weapons used to police citizens. I really do think that's some Nazi form of government.
Right. So full circle, when we talked about the initiative in Minnesota to defund the police, reimagine policing, I think that's what this is. I think this is grassroots.
Exactly
I think it's holistic. I think it's people from the community showing empathy and concern, and doing it in a way that police officers are not going to be able to do it. They're using humor to diffuse situations. They're using proximity to keep eyes. What we need to do, what we do as teachers, is every passing period we have to step to our door and just keep an eye on the hallway, because when there's eyes on the hallway, people know that they gotta watch what they do, So they may be less likely to get involved in some sort of confrontation. When the teacher's not in the hallway, that's when they don't feel like the eyes are on them, and they might get into something stupid. So that's hard sometimes to do in between classes. Sometimes I'm trying to help a kid out between classes while they need a signature for a football game tonight, or they didn't get something turned in, so they need some assistance with that. And then I'll make it to my door, and so the supervision is there, so it's not there. So to have a group of men who are well-natured and understand the climate, because they are, the fathers of the kids in the climate. I think that that's a beautiful thing. I think it's to be commended. I appreciate them for being out there, man. And
me too.
Real tough.
Yeah, real shit.
I would love to see that spread to other communities and become more of the norm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely agree with that shit. Maybe it'll reduce
put some motherfucking money behind it. You know what I'm saying? Put some motherfucking money behind it.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna roll to the sports section.
Hey, Twitter world, it's me, OJ Mahomes.
Oh, this motherfucker! God damn it!
This was put up on Twitter.
Isn't that OJ?
Yeah, this is Patrick Mahomes when he was heading up with his wife and brother.
Oh. God damn it, OJ got no.
I had started to laugh because this is tragic. Henry Ruggs III drove.
Remember we tried to have an all fuckery episode.
Yeah.
This might be the all bullshit.
This might be
except for the fathers, except for the dads on duty. Everything else has been fucking like
bullshit.
The only thing is, it's not as funny as we imagined.
Not at all.
We've been laughing, but it's just because stop from crime. Henry Ruggs III drove 156 miles per hour seconds before a fatal car crash. Here's the thing, right? Of course, it doesn't matter if it's news on the highway. This nigga was just like cruising down State Line Road at 157. And I say State Line Road because I think his head been here, so we can all imagine a nigga driving down State Line Road at 150 miles per hour, dog. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He wasn't on the highway. He wasn't on I-70. Nobody in sight.
That's insane. That's fucking insane.
Fuck, that's insane on I-70.
No. It's insane on I-70, but I'm saying it's even more insane if you imagine a nigga driving down State Line Road
at 156.
This nigga he was on the strip, nigga, the Las Vegas strip, pushing 156.
God damn.
Excuse me. See, another thing with a blood alcohol content twice Nevada's legal limit before his car slammed into the rear of a vehicle that burned, killing a 23-year-old woman, according to prosecutors. And shout out to the white women at my job this weekend who kept reminding me that the dog died also.
Yeah, of course. They can't forget that.
Nigga, the eye roll. I mean, I get. You know what? I get people.
I was just telling my girl the other day who was white. That
I don't know why that made me laugh the way you said it.
I don't remember what the fuck we was talking about, but I was like, man, that's just crazy how white people love dogs so fucking much, man. Like, I was like, especially white women. I was like, you know what I'm saying? White women are fucking. You know, they're like glance over a tragic story about a motherfucking kid and motherfucking go to tears about a motherfucking dog dying. Like that
they was like,
that shit is crazy.
Yeah, cause I said, a woman died. And they said, and a dog too. And I was like, okay.
I'm like, whoa,
fuck that dog.
I mean, I ain't Mike Vick, nigga, but humanity, I'm just like, nigga, I hit
that dog,
nigga, like.
Right.
Maybe I should pay some.
Archie, eat that dog.
Dog, this has been a long-standing thing with me. I think at some point in time, someone tried to say, it did that whole thing, my fur baby, and I was like, oh, okay. And they was like, yeah, it's just like you and your kids. And I was like, whoa, bitch. First off,
hey. if I see a profile that says fur baby, that's an automatic swipe left, nigga.
I said, first of all,
that's automatic swipe left, nigga. If you refer to your animals as children, I'm left.
I think I said on the show before when I was in Raleigh, a white nurse was like, "Oh, you want to see my grandbabies?" I said, "Yeah, let me see your grandbaby." Nah. Man, this bitch showed me a bunch of pigs, nigga. A bunch of little baby pigs, nigga.
That's even worse.
That look like breakfast.
Nigga, I almost became that nurse in Texas, nigga. I almost found a syringe full of air to stab into that bitch's neck.
I almost made a balloon out of that bitch.
Nigga, I just walked away, dog. I didn't even say nothing. I was so disgusted, dog. I just walked away. I said, first of all, I'm a nigga in Raleigh, and nothing I say will add to my life existence. God. Anyway, yeah. I don't know how we got down there, but yeah. I know how we got there. My fault. Somebody at work was like, and the dog died too. And I was like, okay, and if that bitch was alive, she could buy a new one. But she dead. Anyway.
A whole fucking human. A young woman at that.
Just before, just starting our life, or whatever.
This is what's crazy though, right? This nigga is younger than my oldest son.
Dang.
Yep.
Ruggs, 22, remains seated in a wheelchair with a foam brace on his neck and jail guards at his elbows during initial court appearance Wednesday on pending felony charges of driving under the influence of alcohol resulting in death and reckless driving. This nigga going to jail. His career is over.
He's done. He's done.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done, man. He's going to prison. Like, if his blood alcohol is what they say it is, was, you know what I mean? That's a wrap, man.
Hey, man, we got that longest yard poster, man.
I saw that shit.
Did I put that in the chat group? That was me.
It's in the chat group.
Oh, dog. I was reckless that day. That's gonna be near the end, ain't it? Yeah, it's gonna be near the end. That's gonna be near the end.
That's some powerful niggatry at work there.
Powerful niggatry. Hey, dog. The fact they had everybody in that motherfucker, I was like,
oh yeah,
everybody was in that bitch.
Thursday. Yeah, it should be.
I ain't laughed so hard. Keep going. No, it's before this.
Tut. That's pretty good.
I'm about to say that.
That's Spider.
Hey, dog. If niggas can see, there we go.
There it is.
There it is. There it is.
Wow.
Everybody.
So what happened was somebody out there, someone, a powerful wizard nigga somewhere, created the longest yard 2. If you haven't seen the longest yard, it's basically a movie about a jailhouse football team. But on this cover, they have actual NFL players, and on the cover is
and
Deshaun,
one owner.
And one owner.
And one owner.
Yeah. On the cover is Deshaun Watson. Big Ben. As you look at the cover art, Big Ben's to his right, and this lets you know these niggas have Photoshop ready, cause my nigga Riggs is on his left, right there, nigga. This just happened.
It was like the next day, wasn't it?
Next day.
It happened like
right next to Aaron Hernandez.
Aaron Hernandez. Who's that? That's the Miami nigga in the right there between them though, right? The white boy. What's his name?
Oh shit!
I don't know.
Gronkowski?
No,
that
not
ain't
Gronkowski. Gronkowski ain't ever did nothing but be a fucking fuckboy and white and happy and drink beer.
Okay.
No, that's the nigga that who in Miami was pressing
Richie Incognito.
Richie Incognito.
Oh yeah, Incognito. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's on the left there. Then you got my nigga Sherm.
You got Ray Rice in the back.
Ray Rice in the back. Matter of fact, goddamn. And then you got Ray Lewis, Ray. My nigga OJ back there representing.
Man.
Andy Reid's son Britt in the very back.
Hold on, where OJ at?
He right
next to
the right.
In between Reid and
that is OJ. Okay, yeah,
that's
okay.
Now I don't know who's the Falcon nigga on the very left. Who's that?
I can't count. I don't know the two on the far left, the Viking or the I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
I know the owner there. I know the owner there. Kraft.
Mr. Handjob himself. Mr. Happy Ending.
Yeah.
Mr. Don't deflate my balls, bitch. Robert Kraft. Yeah, but anyway, that's some good fuckery, dog.
Oh man.
That's too bad. That's too bad.
But yeah, I mean that's a fucked up situation, man. Because not only did he, obviously take that young woman's life and her dog's
You know
life.
who they missing though? You know who they missing off that poster?
What was that?
What was that linebacker the Chiefs had? Dude, the linebacker, nigga, the motherfucker,
they killed
from that era. That motherfucker killed his baby mama.
And then committed suicide.
And they shot himself to death.
Oh,
yeah.
I forget his name, but I know the story.
Yeah, because he shot himself in front of Andy Reid.
Hold on.
Andy Reid wasn't hired yet. It was Romeo Cornell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hold on, though. This story, though. Hold on. Nevertheless, he rejected prosecutor Eric Baum's request to set Ruggs, it's the judge, set Ruggs' bail at $1 million. Never forget, this nigga killed someone in the dog. Bail at $1 million. Instead, set the amount to $150,000. The human missile himself.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, they must have, argued that he wasn't a flight risk and all that.
Yeah, I mean, and if you got enough money, you can get you a good. And that's the thing about this court system. You got enough money, you can get you a lawyer there, nigga. You'll be fucking Jeffrey Epstein and be.
It may not be a flight risk, but don't let that motherfucker behind the wheel of a car.
Yeah.
They said no driving, no alcohol. Yeah. Surrender his passports, all that good shit. He definitely should be driving.
Man, he probably cut through that RAV4 like a hot knife through butter, man.
Dang it. Hold on. Bomber told the judge that the airbag computer records show that the Corvette is decelerated from 156 miles per hour to 127 before slamming into a Toyota at about 3:40 a.m.
Yes.
That's still faster than the top speed of my car.
Well, yeah, man. Like I was saying, man. Not only did he take the young lady's life and her dog, her pooch, but he done fucked up his shit, his career, and he was in a position. He was in a position to change his whole fucking family's life and the future of his family.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And all that's gone. That's all gone.
Hey,
all because you decided to do something stupid.
Hold on. Also, he had a loaded gun in the car at the time of the crash.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Well, thank you.
Hey, somehow this.
And this. I remember. Maybe 10, 15 years ago or so, and you see not necessarily this tragic, but you hear about an athlete getting arrested or crashing, from a drunk driving situation. You'd be like, man, these motherfuckers make so much money. You can't hire a driver or a car service or whatever. But now, man, this is 2021, dog. You ain't even got to do all that. You got Uber, you got Lyft. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The league. I think I don't know if every team has it, but I know there are several or numerous teams that have an agreement with Uber to pick these players up. Yes, sir.
There you go, man. That's That's just fucked up, man.
It is. It's way too fucked up.
I blame all this shit on John Gruden.
Don't let these white boys see you say it, dog.
Why not?
They like John Gruden got murdered, but Ruggs and Aaron Rodgers, they're all free. And I'm like,
You know who they? Hey, speaking of who's missing on the poster, what about Plexico Burrs?
Yeah, he did. Well, he shot himself though.
Nah, but he went to jail though.
But he went to jail
though. He did go to jail. I don't know what the how you get into the club, but I mean he did go to jail. But he shot himself, so I don't know.
He might just not made the poster. I'm sure he made the team though.
He made it. He a backup.
Right, yeah, he made the poster.
He made it.
And then they got a running back, Ray Caruth.
Oh damn!
Man.
Oh nigga! Wow! This nigga!
Damn.
Nigga 10 got dark. Nigga, Ray Caruth.
Damn.
Little Ray.
Shit, where Bam Morris at, nigga? He was moving metric tons of cocaine, nigga.
Oh shit!
Hold on, I gotta look at this again. God damn, this nigga said, "Oh shit, where the poster at?" God. Anyway, I'm not doing all that. Anyway.
Excuse me.
Hey man, so yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on in that young man's life. Definitely hope he gets what he needs to be treated. But yeah, nigga, you need to go to jail, bro. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, you think about that, bro.
I'm just hopeful because the Chiefs got to play them in a couple days, in a week or so. I mean, shit. Hey, Andy Reid got something going on, man. He got Aaron Rodgers to lie about his COVID shot right before the game, and then he got
Andy Reid pulling strings, huh?
He pulling strings, but he said, "Hey man, this 4-4 shit ain't working, bro."
That nigga pulling strings.
We got shit back on the road, man.
Yeah.
That nigga Andy
He said, "Fuck fixing the defense."
Hey, that nigga
bye week, man.
So all this time, we didn't find out who that big ass hand belonged to from Inspector Gadget. It's Andy Reid, nigga. Andy Reid, Dr. Claw, nigga. Oh shit. Speaking of not shit, we just mention this real quick. A high school principal is apologizing for lack of sportsmanship after the football team won the game. Football team. 106-0.
Football.
What the fuck?
And all I'm gonna say, the only reason I want to mention this is these niggas kicked the onside kick too.
Like late in the game.
And
yeah, late in the game.
Thing, it was 100. It was 104-0. Them niggas went for 2.
Yeah, that too. That too.
That's hilarious. That's fucked up.
No,
hey, if it was pro sports, I wouldn't give a fuck.
Hey, bro.
Those other people's
high school.
Hey, it was 83-0 at halftime.
At halftime.
Jesus. Why they even play the second half?
They should have just stopped the game.
They wouldn't let them stop the game. Probably. They probably said, "Nah, we want to play. We got stats to maintain." Blah, blah,
we got a chance. They scored 83. We'll score 84. We got a chance.
We got a chance.
Nah, I bet you the team that won refused to do that shit.
Yep, that's what I believe.
I bet you.
I believe, man. And like, yeah, dog. Like, I'm all for like, okay, you out there. If you just scoring, nigga, we just pitching the ball. And your team can't tackle. That's one thing. But when you intentionally trying to do this shit, nigga, especially at this level, come on, bro.
Right.
Anyway, that's all.
What the fuck you going for 2 for?
All right. Nobody beats the business. I just want to say that because that's not what happened. Big Daddy Kane versus KRS Won was the versus battle hip hop needed. I didn't watch
How many MCs must get dissed?
How many MCs must get? I mean,
how many MCs must get dissed before somebody says don't fuck with Chris?
Fuck with Chris.
Yeah, Chris looks sweaty.
He's putting in that work, son.
I feel it.
Yeah. He's putting in. Hey man, you know what? It reminded me. You know, I was looking at motherfucking KRS Won and his big ass nose and shit, and I was like, man, I love you, man. This is back when rappers was looking like rappers, man. You know, now these rappers is all pretty and shit with motherfuckers is all buffed and, you know, sculpted and shit and got diamond studded earrings and all this type of shit, man. Motherfuckers look like, you know, I ain't gonna say, but you know what I mean, man.
You just made Big Daddy Kane frown.
Bro.
Big Daddy Kane just frowned on what you said.
Kane came fresh to death, man.
He came fresh. I mean, but Kane always been fresh.
Yeah. And I was
on, man.
Yeah.
And I knew that like KRS Won would win because Big Daddy Kane he just doesn't have the he ain't got no. I mean, he's niggas when he stopped recording.
Long time ago.
He ain't got the track.
I don't want to act like Kane didn't do his thing. Kane was.
Oh no, he did his thing, but at a certain
he
point,
was dope.
But at a certain point in time,
Kane actually performed better. Like, you know, cause he got that, you know, he got that flow, that rapid fire flow. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I think he actually performed better, but he just couldn't stand up to the catalog.
Yeah, because
the catalog of KRS Won is just like, you know, phenomenal.
From what I hear, at a point in time, Big Daddy Kane was like freestyling. And it's like because he just ain't got tracks.
Well, you have to see that was part of the design. Yeah. They choreographed this thing too. Yeah. And I watched a little bit. Like, you know, Fat Joe does his little interviews he does after the verses. Mm-hmm. They coordinated that they wanted to bring all the elements of hip hop. And so what I really want to talk about is not who won or who didn't win. I'm biased. I grew up loving KRS Won, you know what I'm saying? I made my first friends in middle school reciting KRS lines, you know what I'm saying? So I'm biased in that regard, you know what I'm saying? But what I was saying to you is that they chose each other intentionally because apparently them niggas was like real cool back, you know what I'm saying? And like they were beefing, like The Bridge Is Over was about MC Shan, a Juice Crew member of which Kane is a member. And so they was like beefing, but Kane and KRS, even though, you know what I'm saying, MC Shan and KRS were beefing, like Kane told me how KRS helped that nigga move into his apartment, move a couch into his apartment, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they go back.
Right.
But what I was impressed with is similar to what I was impressed with the Jadakiss one. Well, it wasn't Jadakiss, the Locks versus Dipset, but Jadakiss killed it. Is that this was hip hop, man? Like, and that's what they try to do. Is they try to bring in all the elements of hip hop into this, man. So like when verses were going on during the pandemic and people just playing their song versus your song, that didn't impress me. But now that they starting to do live shows, man, dude, I think that's magic, man. Because like they had DJ Scratch versus DJ Kid Capri. They had like a little DJ battle going on, and you had the Poppers and the Lockers coming out and doing their thing, man.
Old school cats too. That Crazy Legs was out there.
All that stuff,
and some younger cats too. Yep.
So the freestyle was by design, though. So I'm not gonna front like Kane ran out of material, and that's why he freestyled.
But at a certain point.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
At a certain point, he actually just was like, you know, I think Chris got some more shit to do, and he didn't come back. Like Kane was done with what he was doing. And so like I think KRS did like about 3-4 songs, not complete songs, you know, but at the end there without Kane coming back and responding. But they also said they was going on tour with that same show too.
Yeah,
so if you're interested in some old school hip hop, you know what I'm saying, keep an eye out for that.
But I think the idea of several different versus tours have been brought up on social media.
Well, I know the Locks and Dipset. I assume that it's happened. You know that it's happened.
No, they're supposed to do that with state property too. It's supposed to be 3 of them.
Yeah, with state property. Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, they really making the whole 360 movement out of this versus situation, man. Which is dope to see, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out to Timberland and Swiss Beats. Yeah.
I just realized I'm not using my main screen for my view screen, so I don't want y'all thinking I'm not looking at y'all. I am looking at y'all, but y'all on the iPad. So I just thought about that. Like, I want niggas think, oh yeah, I'm looking at something else. Anyway, I don't know. I'm drunk.
But yeah, like I mean, I just thought this was it was magic, man.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I didn't realize that because like in the ROT basically chat group, I don't keep up with it, you know, all the time because sometimes I look on that motherfucker and it's like 100-something messages. I'm like, shit, I ain't about to try to go back through all this shit. But I was scrolling through some of it, and I was seeing something about KRS Won and Big Daddy Kane, but people, you know, a lot of times people just be like, oh, this would be a good versus, that would be a good versus. So that's what I thought that's what I thought was going on. And, you know, I was just chilling one night, I think like last week, and I was on YouTube and I scrolled through and I saw that it was an actual versus. So I was like, man, let me check this out. You know, I really wasn't even planning on watching the whole thing. I forget how long it was, but it's
over 2 hours.
Yeah, it's over 2 hours. And I sat there and watched the whole damn thing, man, till like 3-4 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Tripping. Like, no, I need to go to bed like that. But I couldn't
it was
take my eyes off of it.
I saw it about maybe I want to say the first half hour of it, and I liked it. Mm-hmm. I was like, it brought back a bunch of memories, man.
Right, yeah,
a whole bunch of memories.
Yeah, like I said in the chat group, man, it reminded me of really how, because I forgot how dope Big Daddy Kane, you know, I like Joe said, I'm a bit biased too, I'm just a KRS Won fan. But
Boogie Down Productions for me.
Yeah, same way.
Yeah.
Both. I'm both, you know, Boogie Down and when he went solo also.
Yes,
but Kane got some work though, man.
Yeah.
He got some work.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
and I just hadn't heard no Kane in like 20 years probably, you know what I mean? 15, 20 years or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And that's what I was saying too. Like Kane has stopped putting out records, so I think whereas KRS Won has been like, you know, consistent is for the most part, you know. I mean, not recently, but still putting out work. So niggas go.
Yeah, he was putting out much more work. Even after, you know, as he progressed, as he aged, he still was putting out more work.
Because right now, if you put on that remix to Step Into, and nigga, I might throw some cardboard down, I might try to break it. You know what I'm saying?
And see, and when they came out,
all your crucial ligaments will be on that cardboard.
Nigga, there'll be no more podcasts, nigga.
See, when that came out, though, we was in college. And he was already 10 years into his career, and I was like, man, you know, this song's cool, but you know, KRS Won, he old school. You know what I'm saying? But you know. Yeah. I don't know. I think I was immature at the time. You know what I'm saying? But that song has definitely lasted, man. That song is definitely carries, and it set up a good moment there. Like you said, they brought the old school breakers out there to get it in. And
but I think it's
I don't know. Like I said, I think Kane is somebody who I had heard a little bit of, but I was probably more sympathetic to the people who were mentioned against him, like Rakim. And KRS, you know what I'm saying? Those are the people who inspired me to love this, you know, the genre.
Yeah.
And so I'm not gonna be the person to give you a fair assessment here, but I mean, Criminal Minded.
Yeah.
Does Big Daddy Kane have a Criminal Minded on his catalog?
No, I don't think.
That's a classic album. I mean, that's a classic album, right? Everybody, you know.
Yeah, I listened to Criminal Minded this year. Like, you know what I'm saying? I listened to that shit this year. You know
I probably listened to a few songs on streaming. You know what I'm saying? But I did. It was after the fact, but I did have a tape of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I just don't think there's a. So the members of the ROT, there were some BDK fans up in there. And they attest to it. They do a better job of catering for him than I can. You know what I'm saying? Kane's a dude, man.
Kane's good. He just
dope,
got
man.
It's Chris.
The thing about Kane also is that, like y'all was saying, he ain't been active, for a couple. Well, I don't want to say a couple decades, but
you about right.
Yeah, I'm about right. I'm trying to. Yeah. And so my thing is, like, when I was listening to Kane, I was young. I was a kid. So now I'm hearing these songs again as an adult. And I'm like, oh, he's spitting some shit too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't realize what he was talking about when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually saying some shit. So, that's one of the things that I really enjoyed from watching it also.
And he helped to put on Jay-Z, man.
He did. He did.
Yes, I mean,
he did do that.
Jay-Z and
he was.
Biggie.
That was his show that Biggie and Pop performed at. That famous, when Biggie did was it Party and Bullshit or some shit like that?
Party and Bullshit.
And Pop performed. This one they was cool, when they were homies. Yeah, that was a Kane show that happened at.
I like Kane, but I don't know. I think KRS Won has a much better and much more recent catalog. And I mean, Big Daddy Kane, one of the ones you're gonna have to. And in the youth nowadays, they ain't listening to none of this shit, no way. But if you,
I still put on the symphony, man.
I said to you,
the symphony is the shit, bro.
I ain't know what you say. I don't know what you do, but when I say go again, Hey, me and my cousin, dog. My cousin naming nigga.
Hey, missing, dog, was Cool G Rap didn't show up. That's the only motherfucking thing that was missing.
But right now, though, if a nigga say do, I'm gonna think about that song right now, nigga.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I just think KRS Won has a much more complete discography. So there we go.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, in that, we all agree, Kane ain't no slouch, but I think, yeah.
Yeah, Chris never stopped. He never stopped.
Never stopped. I mean, for me, I love Big Daddy Kane, but he ain't got that. Yeah. Like, after I thought KRS Won was done, and all I know is, like, back in my in my college days, we used to go to Troopers, which is at Fort Riley, and they put that yes y'all, niggas to get on that floor, step into and niggas be out there breakdancing, nigga. That's all I know.
Yeah, man. I got that motherfucking CD, man. That's,
hey, that was my shit,
and I still bump that shit to this day.
Hey,
I don't bump the CD no more. I just stream it, but I still play that. I'll listen to that whole album.
Like KRS was like teasing classics and just not even playing them.
Exactly.
Remember what was that? With the Stop the Violence movement? The song.
Self-destruction.
They started playing self-destruction. He was about to go in. They're like, nah, I'm moving on to something else.
Yeah.
Like, that's a classic.
He got classics, dog. He got classics.
He better. I get it. I mean, for some reason, I think I like Big Daddy Kane's smooth flow better, I guess. I don't know, but I definitely know that like KRS Won, the nigga spit. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah.
That nigga, he said I'm number one. Oh, sorry, I'm lying. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. Like, that nigga got, like, one of my
said, knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everybody. Call me KRS, I'm guaranteed to rip a party. That's all I know.
Yeah.
The brother's nice, man.
Yeah.
My favorite song from him is Love's Gonna Get You.
Oh,
I was about to say, I think that's my favorite one too.
Yeah, that was.
I like that beat. I love that beat.
I used to love that video. That video was dope.
Yeah, that might go super hard.
Back when niggas actually had videos. That's another thing too, though. We don't talk about, like, back when niggas actually had videos and niggas used to be at the house,
Right.
and you go to school the next day and say, "Hey, like, not so much did you hear this song, but my nigga, did you watch the video?
See that video,
my nigga?"
Yeah, I used to have friends come up to the crib and watch videos because we take them.
Yeah.
Record Rap City and you on TV raps and shit. Yeah.
This
fucking movie.
This
movie
Triple
production.
B, we some washed ass nigga segment brought to you by niggas who get up early in the morning to stretch their knees out before they go take a shower.
Right.
The gray beard segment.
Nigga, yo, I love it. The gray beard segment.
The gray beard segment.
Hey, before we get off of hip hop, did you pull up that that Kanye shit? Cause Kanye, Ye. I'm sorry, it's not Kanye anymore. It's Ye.
Ye.
I thought we said no to it, but I'll pull it up. Oh, actually, I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, because that's it specifically though. I want the clip about because it's the one I put in the chat group. It's specifically about Big Sean.
Oh, he said where he doesn't, where he regrets signing him or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was wild spot.
I got it here. Hold on. God damn it. No, we don't want this. No, sir.
Oh, and the Detroit news too. Here we go.
All right, hurry, man. Push it up on Big Sean. Oh, I love this. Let me tell you.
This ain't nothing quick about this quick time. This is right. Let me see if this works right.
Okay.
So I already decided.
This nigga went and grabbed a tombstone.
When I die, on my tombstone, it's gonna say, "I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean."
This nigga Nori looks so confused, bro.
Yeah. So I'm not quite sure of your pick.
Yeah, you're not quite sure.
So
Big Sean, he said,
Big Sean over Pusha T? No, I'm saying that the worst thing I've ever done was sign Big Sean.
That's a beautiful thing. Oh, that's a beautiful thing, man. No, wait. The worst. This is the worst.
The worst. This is the best.
Yeah, you fucked me up right now. You fucked my algorithm up.
Come on. I thought you said the best. Okay, hold on. Nah, man, look, they let that, man, I know this man mama, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've changed this man's family, and both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy that actually changed their life. And that's some sellout shit. And I don't rock with neither of them. And I need my apologies. I ain't saying they gonna change, but niggas is scared.
He changed Big John. Big John.
He changed John Legend.
John. I get Big Sean, but the John Legend.
I don't know about that.
I think John Legend was signed to Good Music for a while.
Yeah, but John Legend was. John Legend.
Well, hold on. Didn't they do some songs back in the day?
They did do some songs, but I'm saying is John Legend's monotone singing ass is beloved by white people, and he always be beloved by white people
around the world
and niggas too.
Yeah.
So.
But
would have been okay.
weren't they kind of coming out around the same time? And some of the songs that Ye did with him probably blew him up. I don't know.
Yeah,
Blew him up, yeah.
I ain't gonna agree
Probably
with that.
so.
John Legend sung some hooks for that nigga, but John Legend also been writing for niggas and other things too. John Legend was gonna be good regardless of Kanye West,
right?
In my opinion.
But Big Sean,
I agree. Big Sean, but for this nigga to say that's
John Legend,
the worst thing that nigga. So wait a minute. So you go to Trump.
It's Kanye West, man. Come on.
I get it, dog. All I'm gonna say is Kanye West said that while having Apache ass bat signal in the back of his head. That's all that needs to be said, bro. That's all that needs to be said.
They asked that nigga if he cut it.
Dog. So that's all need to be said, dog. That nigga said all that while having a fucking. Hey, what's the game the kids play with the blocks? They build cities and shit.
Oh, Minecraft.
That nigga had a Minecraft bat signal in the back of his head and said that was the worst thing he did.
Oh shit. Big Sean, okay. John Legend, he need to eat a dick.
No, but even that though, dog. Like nigga, like. You expected niggas to go with you on this fucking I'ma suck Donald Trump's dick adventure and then say they switched up lanes, my nigga. You the same nigga to say George Bush don't care about black people, but you in slavery was a choice, which we debated like poor meaning, blah blah, whatever. But them niggas changed their energy, not you.
Right.
I hear that too, but at the same time, Pusha T definitely doesn't agree with Kanye's politics. But when you talk about it, he does. He handles it tactfully. T.I. sat down and had a conversation with him. Doesn't agree with his politics, but he handled it tactfully. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with this nigga being mad at him. I don't, being betrayed. And yes, this nigga's wild the fuck out. We know that.
But hold on, right. Has he invited
but
Big Sean?
when you got this nigga signed to you, man, like, come on, man. Are you on the team or you not on the team?
But has he asked Big Sean to come have a talk with him?
Should Big Sean talk to him before this nigga came out on Democratic platforms talking shit about Ye? And let me preface it. I haven't heard Big Sean.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was going to say that too. I don't know what they.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't know. We don't know what they talked about.
Yeah. So let me back that up. I don't know. Can we find it?
We don't know. We don't know what was said.
Only thing I know is Big Sean said today is the Drink Champs asked me to come on. I guess Kanye has been talking shit about me. That's the only thing I know.
So
so he said he's going as soon as he can.
And just because I'm signed to your label, that mean I got to go with your politics?
You ain't got to go with it, but you don't come out against
in direct opposition.
But I don't know that. So again, we also the same podcast to say hold your own. Don't do this. Don't do that. If you don't agree with a nigga, speak your piece, right?
Speak your piece.
Yeah. The same podcast say that too, right?
Podcast.
Our podcast, my nigga.
Our podcast.
Ain't nobody on. This is egalitarian. Nigga, he owned fucking Big Sean. That's his employee.
ACA on me, but if they say I gotta put on a Trump hat, I'm gonna say fuck you, nigga. I'm not putting on a Trump hat. I don't give a fuck what paycheck you send me.
I don't think he told Big Sean he got to put on a Trump hat, but just don't talk about my Trump hat.
But nigga, what you want me to say? I have never heard Big Sean. I never heard. There we go. I've never heard Big Sean say shit about his Trump hat. What Kanye said is y'all didn't go with me.
Yeah.
No. He said he was coming out against him.
Well, hold on.
He said that the Democratic Party.
He said the Democratic Party went against him.
No, he's saying that they got Big Sean.
Yeah, he said the Democratic Party got them, but I never heard Big Sean go against this nigga.
And that's what I'm saying.
I haven't either. Yeah, I don't know.
So once again, we debating Kanye West craziness.
Right. That's what I started.
As we should not do. We should not.
I almost got swept up in the shit. And
that's what I'm saying. I've never heard.
I haven't heard what Big Sean did, so I don't know.
I mean, he's so passionate about it the way he said it.
I'm like, I ain't heard Big Sean.
I feel this nigga tell the truth, but I don't know. I really don't know.
When does Kanye West tell the truth?
When? Well, he told his truth because that motherfucker is crazy as fuck.
Cause last time I checked it, that nigga said he ain't with Donald Trump no more too. So which one is it?
Is he with him or is he
riding with him or you not?
Is or is he ain't?
Yeah, he ain't never been. Dude, the whole thing was he just wanted to not be in boxes.
Hold on, that nigga said me and Donald Trump got dragon energy, nigga. This is my brother, nigga.
It's about the energy. It ain't about the policies.
Come on, but my nigga. So what that mean? If I come on the Buzz Breaking, hold on. If I come on the Buzz Breaking Bread podcast and say me and Donald Trump got dragon energy and I'm rocking the red hat, I can clearly say to you that I'm not with Donald Trump. You gonna let me ride with that, Joe?
No.
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Exactly.
We all gonna fuck with you.
Exactly.
I'm just telling you, but he has never been about Donald Trump's policies.
He actually just ran against Donald Trump.
I mean, now he has. Now he has, but that nigga flip-flop every fucking year when he got an album coming out. Can we agree on that?
We know he's going to
so why are we talking about this nigga? That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what you're upset about, man.
I'm upset that we talking about a bipolar nigga that needs attention, and we doing it.
Oh
y'all giving him. Y'all giving
You don't
him
get to be talking about a bipolar nigga that we can't. We just said he flip
It's
flops.
entertaining. I'm laughing. It's funny to me.
Yeah.
It's not funny, but at the same point in time, you about to say Big Sean should get on board with this nigga, but you can't find a quote where you said
And
it.
I just told you I backed off of that because I thought about
all I'm
it,
saying
and
is I said initial. Hold on, Joe.
In Ye's madness.
I'm saying initially
It's
you
not
said
hard to
that.
get
Initially you didn't say it as a
As I
joke.
thought about it, I
Yes.
came to the conclusion,
Yes.
fuck that shit. I haven't heard what Big Sean did.
And all I'm saying is from the jump, I'm saying, why are we talking about this nigga? That's all I'm
Because
saying.
it's funny.
It's not funny. This nigga
It
don't
is.
need no attention. It's
See,
not
now
funny.
y'all about to debate whether the shit's funny or
It's not funny, dog.
You gonna put a pin
It's like
in
it's like Candace Owens. At a certain point in time, it's not funny.
It's funny or not. It's funny.
No, at a certain point, it's like Candace Owens. It's not funny. You're just a media whore. And that's it. You should be just. We do with whores. We don't talk about them. We fuck them and put them in the dark.
True, but at the same time.
The only nigga's funny is our commentary on it. That's it. Not this nigga. That's the only nigga's funny.
That nigga is. I mean, I have never gotten it. It never made sense to me. But this nigga is one of the biggest selling hip hop artists of all time.
Cause he had his first 4 or 5 albums was pretty hot.
No, he's a genius, dog.
Yeah.
He's a musician.
Oh no, he's a genius. He's a genius. I have always known that nigga was a genius level producer.
Yeah.
Yes.
I never got the MC part. The MC part never made sense.
I never know about the MC. I think that nigga.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Yeah,
No, I know I'm by myself in that. I know that I'm not next to
No, you're not by yourself. You're not by yourself on that. You're not by yourself on that. I will meet you halfway. I never thought he was a top tier MC per se, but I think he was a nigga.
Right,
like if I'm a top tier producer and I'm gonna make some beats that make this simple shit that I'm saying ride the fuck out, and that's what he's always done. It's a it's he's the nigga is the Wizard of Oz, nigga. Like
He's a crafty.
Never mind the simple shit I'm saying. Just hear these beats I'm making, nigga, and deal with it.
Like I remember, like kids were telling me on Watch the Throne that his bars were better than Jay-Z's, and I was like, what?
Oh hell no!
Yeah, nah.
Like motherfuckers, like real life believe this shit.
But you also talking to the same kids like mumble rap too, Joe. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
I don't know. That was 10 years ago. I don't know if mumble rap was the thing back then. I don't know.
10 years.
I'm just saying to you. He has a following, and anything he does is going to be newsworthy, especially when this motherfucker riff on a nationally, platform about an employee of his, man.
Yeah,
a well-loved employee of his.
I get what you're saying.
A collaborator. You know what I'm saying? It's newsworthy. I don't know if
dog, I was watching some. What was I watching? I was watching Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson show, All the Smoke, last night on YouTube. I was watching that shit. They interviewed Wood Harris. Good interview. Check it out. Wood Harris from The Wire and Paid in Full, all that shit.
Yeah.
And so after I got finished with that, and I'm chilling down the basement. I'm smoking. I'm drinking. Just chilling. And I'm scrolling through my YouTube, and I seen the shit was premiering, like it was on live or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was at the end, so I immediately watched that shit. That's Kanye West is like Joe said, he's entertaining, man. And now that he's the whatever he is, multi-billionaire or whatever and shit, like he's not out there like that like he used to be. He don't do a bunch of interviews and shit like that. So. I immediately watched that shit, man, and I was thoroughly entertained. I watched the whole motherfucking thing. Once again, was up to like fucking 4 a.m, which is why I had to take a nap earlier.
Yeah, I get it. Like entertaining versus newsworthy. I think the father that killed his daughter's boyfriend that sold her into sex trafficking is much more newsworthy to me than a nigga with a bad haircut who wants to shit on one of his employees.
Shit on his employees.
Now I get that it's much more entertaining and captivating, whatever Kanye West says or does. I get that, but I mean, fuck that. Since that nigga put that red hat on, fuck that nigga, dog. What has he done since then? He ain't put out no heat. He ain't doing shit, dog. He ain't doing shit but just saying random crazy shit. shitting on employees who really we can't find a video of them saying what he said they done or said. Fuck him. John Legend got
man. I think there's people who like the shit he's putting out, man.
No, there's people that like Donald Trump too.
I'm saying, so you talking about he ain't putting out no heat? He's putting out something that they purchasing.
Bro, come on, dog. I get what you're doing. You're gonna like debate it.
I'm saying to you, real life conversations.
Hold on, Joe. Do you like it?
I'm not the fucking dude.
Dog, I asked you a simple question. It's a yes or no question. Do you?
I like parts of Donda. I have heard songs on Donda that I liked.
Yeah, you play it all.
I think I've heard some shit that I like too.
The shit I was listening to this morning, all morning, I was listening to the song with him and
I like
Life of the Party.
Vanilla Ice.
Him and Three Stacks.
Yeah, I like that.
I love that song.
Yeah, I like Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby, but I don't play it every day. I never played it since the 80s or 90s ever came out. I don't know.
The 80s and 90s? What are you talking about?
Vanilla Ice Baby. I like that song when it came out. Yeah. Donda will not. All I'm saying is Donda. The songs from Donda will not be any of those songs you won't be playing next year, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
I will be playing the song with Three Stacks.
The one song with Three Stacks that you gotta like.
I like the song.
You gotta download to your hard drive and save.
Jay Electronica too.
Hold on, the song with Three Stacks is not actually on the album.
I understand that, but the song with Jay Electronica.
So actually, you like that. Hold on. Wait a minute. You like a song that's not actually on the album.
What does it matter if it's on the? You asked me if there's anything he did that I like. I said that he's playing lately that I like. I like the song.
You mentioned Donda.
You mentioned the album,
bruh. You mentioned Donda. You mentioned Donda. It's not on the fucking album. You mentioned the song is not on the album.
But I did like the song he made with Jay Electronica that was on the album.
So you mentioned two songs. One of them was not on the album.
But the one I do like is on the album.
One song. How many songs on the album, Joe?
I don't know, but I like that one song.
I get it. So is it a great album?
It's a great song.
Is it a great? Oh, I like how you're doing this. Is it a great album?
It's a great song. You're asking the wrong person. I already told you I never got the whole Kanye thing.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm telling you that other people.
I'm not talking about other people.
The consumers of music are not me. It's other people. I'm not the person who used to go out and buy shit anyway. Yeah. I get my shit other ways. The motherfucker who went down and purchased the shit, like the shit. Like he's making money. He is a relevant person. Because you make money,
that means it's good.
Community are out here buying this shit and they like it and they swear by it, man. So, I don't know what to say.
I get it. If you make, long as you make money, it's a good album. I get it. I got it. Anyway, like I said, I don't like it since I don't know.
He's making culturally relevant music, man. I don't know what to say.
Culturally relevant. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, culture is very shallow right now. Then I guess
it may be.
Yeah.
That's why I told you from the beginning. I didn't get the whole Ye movement to begin with.
Well, no, I got the Ye movement because he had several albums which were great.
He had several albums that were great because he had several great guest appearances.
I mean, that's fine. Wow. Okay, then
that's how I felt about it. But y'all this is what I'm saying to you. It ain't about me. It's about culture. They felt the shit, and so they felt it.
Okay.
Yeah. My favorite songs on College Dropout, whatever it was the one where Nas ripped it for half the fucking song. And then the other one where it was
Nas
really
got a song. Nas got a song on College Dropout with him.
I don't know. It was one of them. If it wasn't College Dropout, it was the second one. Late registration.
He got a song on.
Nigga, that motherfucker. Oh, dude, you ain't heard that shit.
He got a song on. He got Nas on one of his albums.
Nigga, you crazy? That motherfucker bangs.
How it go?
I don't remember.
I mean, Joe be liking songs ain't on that album.
Sound like shit. He said, what the fans want is Illmatic still. Picked up the pen and pencil and jotted what I feel. You got one of them. You got one of them.
That sound familiar. Yeah.
Oh, that the okay. Anyway, yeah, I would say that he had several, at least 3 albums that were
Yeah, man. So the other favorite song I had was really a comment song on his album. Like he didn't say nothing on it. It was just comment going on his album. Those are my 2 favorite songs on that album. Yeah.
That's fine.
Like he was cool.
Okay. So
yeah.
We all agree that Kanye is crazy, and we'll move on.
I don't know if he's crazy. I think he likes the attention and.
No, that motherfucker is certifiable. Let's go. Move on.
I don't know. Like, hold on.
I don't like throwing around those diagnoses.
I don't do that either because we was all like, hey, we laughed at this nigga talking about houseway.
Yeah.
And then this nigga has become a billionaire.
He did it. Yeah.
He did it. He like Sway didn't have the answers.
Yeah, because he
Sway did not have the answers. He's like, I don't know, man.
Because
is he crazy or is he like a fox? I don't know.
I don't think he's crazy because if he's crazy, I mean, he might be bipolar, but his bipolar seems to come whenever he has a new album coming out. So I don't know. I never.
So it's like 56 beefs.
Yeah, I never seen a schedule of bipolar this way. So but he may be bipolar and he goes off his medication, which does happen because bipolar medication does numb you down. It does for a lot of people. It does deter or numb the artistic process. So creative process. That might be a thing. I don't know. I've never seen any psychiatric report from this man. All I know is whenever he got some shit coming out, whether it be him and his wife gonna get a divorce, but then she hops at his premiere for Donda. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really. And I'm with Chen. We can move on, but I don't really agree with that. I think he just do random shit, man.
Yeah,
he does it when his albums come out. He does it when his albums ain't coming out. He just do the shit.
And that wasn't 10. That was Roger. 10 said he crazy. Roger said he's not crazy. He just does it whenever an album dropping.
Okay. All right.
Anyway, so yeah.
I just think the nigga has a way of I do think that he does some crazy shit. Now fuck that shit. I said what y'all feel. Let me summarize.
Go ahead.
I just feel like this nigga has a non-mainstream way of thinking about things. Okay. And we pigeonhole him for being crazy and like that, but the motherfucker's winning. I don't know what to say.
Definitely, yeah, for sure.
The motherfucker's winning. Yeah. Whether we feel him or not, the motherfucker winning.
Yeah, he's winning.
Yeah, whether we agree with his, he's definitely doing something fucking right.
So was Bill Cosby before the women turned him in. He was winning too.
Right, here we go.
Yeah, that shit match.
I don't know. He just winning.
That shit match. This nigga slipping Mickeys in motherfuckers' drinks versus the nigga said some shit and wore a red hat. Come on, man.
You said he doesn't think it. Bill never said. Bill said he never did that. So I don't know. Anyway,
Bill did say that.
So
R. Kelly,
moving right along.
Musical genius, thinks outside the box too. Here we go.
Yeah, Cosby's trying to get in the box, so.
Oh shit!
Wow. That was well played.
Yeah, can we? Because my phone, my shit's about to die.
That was well played, actually. Shit. These niggas. I love y'all. Actually, I'm making sure there's no more tabs be tabulated. All right, man. Tabs have been tabulated. Any caveats out there, gentlemen?
They should have never gave these niggas money.
Or microphones, for sure.
They
definitely should have gave these niggas a podcast, I tell you.
All right, man. Love y'all, man. And real quick, man, like I said in the beginning, we rushed through it November 5th, man. For me, that's a suicide awareness thing. You got people out there, you got family out there. Check on them, man. People you ain't talked to. Today I sent out a couple of check-in calls to soldiers I know who have been suffering because of the events of November 5th. But it don't matter if it's a day. Somebody you ain't talked to in a while, they sending crazy Facebook messages or some shit, or doing crazy shit like getting bat signals in the back of their head like Kanye West. Like real talk, man. Check on them, man. Check on your people. That's why we come here once a week, even though we take breaks every once in a while. We come once a week to check on each other. Yeah, I mean, just real talk. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was the anniversary of that tragedy, man. So I appreciate you bringing that to my awareness and reminding me, because that is something that a lot of people have forgotten about, and shouldn't be forgotten about. So
I appreciate it, bro. And like I said, it's not one of the things I really don't talk about, but Yeah, and it's one of the weird days where we actually recording on the day, so whatever. But as I say, man, I appreciate y'all, you brothers, and James,
likewise,
Lavender, who's not on, but help keep my sanity. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
But it's time for us to go. Thank y'all for y'all time, people. 10 meters, Zeb the Soldier, half of the Brothers of Doom, Joe Jeff, KC Store Kid, Triple B Podcast, Brothers Breaking Bread, and we out.
Hold on. One more
time. Oh, shit.
You got a source in your side eye. Go on, give your side.
I didn't get a chance to get it out, man.
Go get your source out, man.
Go get your source out, bro.
All right, I got a source, but I was just going to say congratulations to Soler, who started out the season with the Kansas City Royals and ended up...
Oh, you talking about the... Oh, yeah. They
ended up the MVP with the Braves.
Yeah.
He was
congratulations to the fucking Braves, man. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Smacked the shit out of that ball.
Wow.
Yeah, so I just want to give a shout out to the Royal connection there.
Awesome. That was awesome.
And what y'all...
Points have been made.
Points have been made. And what y'all saw was a real life pregame show with Joe. Hey man, one more thing. Add this.
Yes.
Oh shit. Real talk, man. Love y'all. Triple B. Brothers Bacon Bread. We out.
Hey, wait.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
My mute button is not working. Because I got it on mute.
Nah, you don't.
Yeah, yes, I do.
Unplug the fucking mic, man. Something. You don't mute it on the screen, bro? Bro, this is how you mute it. You mute it just like this. But then when you hit the thing again on your screen, now you can hear me. That's better. Yeah, now you on mute. That nigga been pissing on the fucking pot. Did you listen to last week's, man?
Yeah, my girl told me, man. She listened to it.
What'd she say?
She just told me what happened. That's all. She was cracking up. She had me cracking up. I was like, it doesn't surprise me though.
At all. At all.
Yeah, but see, that makes the show.
She said that she came back and was like, he was like, nah, you lying. He was like, well, how we know you was pissing then?
Yeah, but see, that also brings up the ratings, man. So
it is funny. I'm not gonna front. It does add something to it, but come on, man. It can't be every week. It can't be every week. You gotta be like once a quarter, man.
I'm telling you, if we have some comedy in the middle of the show every week, our ratings will go through the roof. Through the roof. We'll have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Then you be mad when we be snapping on you, though, man.
I get over it eventually. It adds to the authenticity of the show.
It does. I ain't gonna front, it does. I just know we went back to the we went back to the Triple D snaps.
So pay me my royalties when I show
royalties.
Pay me my royalties when I shit blow up.
That's funny.
Oh man.
You gonna try something?
I'm trying to remember what the funniest gaffe was. On the mute button. What you think, Tim?
I don't know.
I think it might have been this nigga on the phone twice in the middle of the episode.
No, that was the funniest one. Cause that nigga was like, "My bad. I will." Hey man, where you at? This nigga doing it again.
Oh man,
this nigga's a menace.
I felt like it was three separate episodes. I know it was the telephone, and he peed in the most recent one. I felt like it was another one in there too.
Damn, was that just 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Like, damn,
and that's obviously that date back to the historic one, the birth of the Triple D podcast. Brought to you.
Break bread with your brothers whenever possible.